Hey, Dan.
Hey, Brad, how's it going?
Doing good, man. I have this amazing idea, and I
Okay.
want you to come and direct it for me.
Oh my God, let's hear it.
When are you free?
Jeez, I don't know.
I don't think
I
you're being
don't
very
think-
honest. I don't think you're being
You're
Oh,
kind
man,
of
really?
letting them down easy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Brick by Brick, the community podcast where we build the community one conversation at a time, brick by brick. Today, I have Dan Ringey. Dan is here to break the record for the most appearances on the Brick by Brick podcast. This is the third time, and what I love about that is I think our first podcast was probably 8 years ago. I had another one a couple years ago, and your career keeps moving forward. And I just love like these check-ins because I live a little bit vicariously because I love what you do as a filmmaker, director, and dude, thanks for coming in.
Of course, man. Like, I love coming here and talking to you. And same thing to you. Like, I follow all your stuff. I listen to your podcast, and I'm always just like admiring your production value and admiring your sets and your guests. And like, you had Rampage on the other night, and it was like, it's just awesome to watch you do this. It's really cool.
He was remote, but he did say in the podcast that he's coming in person next time. So, and I'm going to be doing commentary with him at the November 15th show. So I'm basically the bootleg budget Joe Rogan now.
Oh, love it.
So I'm just like leaning into that role.
I think that's great.
It's fun, man.
Jamie, look that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamie, look that up.
Jamie, pull it up.
Yeah.
And then there's middle-aged Jamie in the back. Got a mustache Ken back there. You're not going to introduce yourself?
I'm Mustache Ken.
Yeah.
Hello.
Mustache Ken on the
shirt
keys.
is awesome, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, dude.
I was going for
Mustache Ken.
it's something about Mary, Matt Damon.
I could see it.
Yeah, I love. Nobody's gonna tell me who I can't
Yeah.
work with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those goofy bastards.
Yeah. That's right.
Goofy. Love those goofy bastards. So what has been new? There's a couple things I want to get to at some point in this conversation, but right off the bat, what is it that you're working on currently?
Currently, I am working on a documentary with a friend of mine named Elliot Feld. He's independently creating this true crime documentary, and I'm leaving tomorrow to go help him film the rest of it.
Sounds dangerous.
It's cool. It's very cool. It's a great story. Elliot is one of my favorite humans on the planet. Great filmmaker, and this story is insanely interesting. He put in a lot of work in it. I just saw a cut before we go and start doing all of the recreations for it, and it's really great. It's a fascinating story, and he just knocked it out of the park. I can't wait for other people to see it.
Nice. That was my poor attempt at a dad joke because it was like a true crime thing, and I said that sounds dangerous. But I understand that it's film and that it's not true crime. But that's awesome.
No, it's one of those subject matters too, where it's just like every single time I do one of these like true crime things, it's just like after so long, I'm like, okay, I did a few true crime stories like Menendez Brothers and that
the Netflix one?
Yeah, Netflix one.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the documentary, which documentary was extremely popular, and then I did Unknown Number, that the another documentary that's on Netflix. And after that, I went and did Blippi, and it was
Blippi.
just nice.
I saw that on Instagram, dude. I love Blippi.
Yeah.
And it's a new person, right? It's a new Blippi.
Second Blippi. His
Second
name's Clayton.
Clayton
Clayton
Blippi.
I think the best Blippi.
Really?
Clayton is
I haven't
the best
watched
Blippi.
much Blippies in a couple years.
Clayton and
I
Cachet
didn't catch the end of it.
Yeah, they're Blippi and Mika. They're phenomenal.
Yeah.
They're just like, and Clayton's one of those people where he totally understands like what it means to be Blippi to the kids.
Yeah.
And like, he gives these kids the best experience of their life.
That's awesome.
Like, we were filming in the Palm Springs Zoo, the Living Desert Zoo, and like, he just like went and took time to talk to all of the kids and take photos with them and like waves hi to them, compliment, and like, people find out that Blippi's there, they show up in Blippi gear.
I would.
Yeah.
I would.
So
how long does it take, say, a Blippi to like break character after the camera stop rolling? Is it immediate?
You know,
I feel like it'd be hard to shake for a second.
I think it's hard to shake. I think he's just like, you just have to have, like, you have to just be a good person. So like with him and Cachet, who plays Mika, they're just like constantly just like great vibes all the time. So like,
but that high voice, like, does that go away right away?
he does. Yeah, it goes on away right away.
Yeah.
He turns it on so fast. He just know, like, it's just, you know, they're constantly Blippy and Mika.
How does that passing the torch happen? Because is the original Blippy, is he still a part of it?
No.
Did he create it, or did he sell it?
Created then sold it.
Okay.
That's my understanding. I could be totally wrong, but I think he created it, sold it, and then Clayton was actually hired to do stage Blippy, like going like a touring company Blippy, and then
I remember that because they had him at the same time at one point.
Yeah, and then they asked him to take over. Nice. And so he's Blippy now, and
so much to learn about. It'll make you wanna shout, Blippy!
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta center that screen.
Is this excavator?
Whoa! Oh, the excavator.
All right, so this is old Blippy.
Look. I got to turn it off, or else I'll watch that instead of doing the podcast.
Yeah, So, you know, all jokes aside, though, it was nice to do all this true crime stuff, and then after, when you need a break, you're like, I'm gonna go hang out with Blippy, and we're gonna go to the zoo, and it was a nice switch up. You know what I mean? So it was kind of that's cool.
Diversity in workflow.
Yeah,
that's cool. So you're doing the true crime.
True crime stuff. I'm like AD work. I've been.
How many things on Netflix have you done?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Maybe a dozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your first one that like got to the point of? And I don't mean to be so lame. Like I'm kind of treating that like a gold standard in some way. But like, what was the first one you were like, oh, everybody can watch this? It's on there.
The first one I think might have been. Secret Obsession, a movie with Brenda Song. It's like a thriller with Brenda Song.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that one might have been the first one.
Yeah.
But that was also a really fun movie. Netflix was cool. You know, we ended up hitting a person with a car on that one on purpose.
Oh, nice. Like that makes it better.
Yeah, on purpose. On purpose. Yeah. Yeah, it was in the script. But yeah, it was. Yeah, Netflix is cool. I like working with Netflix, and I think they make really great stuff. I've still, like, earlier this year I did another series for Netflix too. So
yeah, you worked on Ozark.
Did Ozark?
First assistant director.
Yeah,
right?
last few episodes.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, great show.
What's the what was your first like bigger than, because I'm sure you started like everybody else, right? Like making films with your friends.
Totally.
Right. What was the first one where you're like, oh, this is a whole production now?
You know, I think from like something I've worked on, or something that like I made with people.
Like good question. Because I know you could work on something and maybe some like feel like, oh, that's it, I'm just helping, but like thing that you felt personally attached to or invested in.
The thing that I feel like the first movie I directed, the first feature film I directed, it's called Dirty. That's probably like the first time where I felt like my production that I produced, directed, matched things that I would work on, like actual films I worked on. And even though we had like not a lot of money, we still, like, we called favors. I called my friends that are in the business to do to work on it, and we had, you know, the big new fancy camera and all this kind of stuff.
What did you shoot it on?
We shot it on the an Alexa. Yeah, we shot it on the Alexa when the Alexa was kind of newish. This was 10 years ago. But yeah, the Alexa was it was like this big at that point. Now they're just like this big.
Right.
But yeah, we shot on the Alexa.
Yeah, we have a mutual friend, Eddie Booz, is in that. He's in the trailer.
Yeah, absolutely. Eddie Booz. I couldn't have finished that movie without Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie did music for it. He acted in it. Eddie is like, for years, has been like one of my favorite people to collaborate with.
Yeah, no, he's great, and now he's doing he does music programming for children with special needs.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, we're having coffee on Wednesday.
Tell him I said hi.
I will.
I've been meaning to call him and just do a check-in. It's been years since I've talked. I don't think I've talked to him since the pandemic.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, I've known Eddie for a while. We've known Eddie for a while, just in the Lakewood.
Mm-hmm.
But I was in his band, Eddie and the Boozers.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it was cool.
I still listen to one of Eddie's old albums.
Oh, the Warren G cover?
No, it was like one. I think it has like a kind of like a stained glass looking like elephant on it.
Okay.
It's like one of his solo things, I think.
Okay.
It's kind of more soft.
He's a talented dude.
He is an amazing musician, and he also like scored tons of projects that I've worked on. He's amazing. He also writes scripts, and he directs his own things, and he's a cinephile. Like,
yeah,
he's a great guy.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, when we made Dirty, it was like my first time working with a composer, and it was tough because collaborating on something with other people is tricky, like finding the language to discuss it and finding do you mesh well together. And
right.
and the person I hired as my composer, I felt like he was very good at a certain thing, but another certain thing that I needed to kind of like elevate the project, in my opinion, I don't think he was the right person for. So then I reached out to Eddie, and Eddie just made all original songs for me, really helped me out. And then he also acted in the movies. He's great in it. Tell Eddie I said hi.
I will. Yeah, he made my first walkout song for MMA.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, dude, it's so cool. Whenever I'm like feeling down, just turn it on, blast it.
Hell yeah.
The brick. I'm like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. No, and it's also hard too, right? Because I'm sure the higher level of expertise you bring to the collaborative table, the sometimes the harder it can be to collaborate, like in general, right? Because when you're really at that level, it's like when you're really reaching for that expert, somebody who's just like nails it, it's almost like you kind of almost have to trust, right? And that's probably the hardest thing I would have a time with in like these bigger productions where you really just have to kind of hand it off and trust the person. I'm such a control freak.
Well, it's funny because like that's a lesson you have to learn.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to
when I grow up, I'll learn.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, I think when you, to your point, when you just kind of like let people do what they want to do, or like what they do best is gonna just help you succeed more.
Right.
And so, my really rough, bad segue into like Key of Genius, when I worked with Dan, when he's, a friend connected me with Dan, he brings me this script. I have a conversation with him, and then I'm like, okay, here's how I can help. But like all of this other stuff, that's your department. Like you go do that. You work with your actors. You figure out how you want to shoot this. I'll set everything else up for you and like connect you with the people so you can do that. But I in no way, shape, or form felt it helpful for me to be in Dan's ear telling, giving him my opinions on how you should photograph this or how you should get the coverage or whatever. That needs to be your side of things. So like I kind of stuck in my avenue and let him do what he did best, and he let me do what I did best. And that's why I felt like we vibed real well together, and we made such a good project, because you kind of just like, let each other cook.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. First of all, that wasn't a terrible segue.
Okay, good.
It was actually pretty good. I mean, I think you pulled it off.
Cool.
But so you were director on Key of Genius,
No.
and he was producer?
He was opposite. Flip it around.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
He was the director of Key of Genius. He wrote this script, wrote a feature film script, and he sold that script, and he initially, I think, wanted to make this as a short film to like kind of be like quasi proof of concept. And then once it turned into the short film that it is, we decided to go the film festival route with it and try to do like a good Oscar push for it, and that's where it's currently at.
So can I ask, so when you make a short like that, what are the routes? So it's a short, more of a proof of concept, and you kind of pitch it to get funding for a feature?
That's that is one of it. Yeah.
Or the festival route?
Yep.
Okay.
which is in a sense can do the same thing.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I thought maybe that's what people did with like their shorts to like kind of pitch it and get.
It all depends on what you want to do. Like you can, Dan had the feature film version of Key of Genius. And so he's like, let me make the short film version of this so we can get it made faster or get actors, attached to it or
Right.
what. There's a lot of things we can do. There's also like reasons to make a short film is just like, I want to direct. I don't direct a lot. And I want to direct a short film to show that I can do this,
Right.
which is another avenue to do it. But like short films don't make money. No one buys short films really. So it's really just kind of like an advertisement for you as the filmmaker, your film, or both.
So, I mean, I get that doesn't make money like a feature, but how does it make money? How does it make financial sense for an investment? Is
A
it
short film?
resume building?
Yeah, it's really not. Yeah, it's a passion project for sure. Now, even like, so I produced a short film with Google that Michael Keaton directed and acted in, and yeah, like Google is doing this for their own marketing purposes, right? And with Michael acting in it, it's written by his son Sean. It's him and Sean collaborating together, which he's always wanted to do. Michael's an amazing director, and Sean wanted to tell this story, and they decided to do this short film so they can, work together and accomplish the other things that Google wants them to accomplish from like whatever type of story points that they want to hit, you know what I mean, for their own personal business. But with Key of Genius, we decided that like, the feature is so good that I was like, okay, well, I personally did this with Dan because I was like, okay, I want to be on the ground floor of this. And if it starts with this short film and then it turns into something bigger, I want to buy stock in it.
Right.
And I think those kind of movies, you know what I mean, about overcoming obstacles and things like that. Just everyone likes movies like that. Yeah. It's for the family. It's for everybody. Everyone has that feeling of like, I can't do it. Yes, you can. You know what I mean? And
no, it's a great short.
It's wonderful.
And you did you get to meet I don't want to butcher his name, the
Adam or Derek?
Yeah, Derek.
Yeah, no, I have not met them.
Okay, they're in what? Europe?
Yeah, they're in the UK.
Okay. But you guys have kind of been everywhere with this short, right?
Yeah, everywhere. Dan knows them. They've been a part of the project since, before I think it was really written. Dan will have to tell you kind of like when he came on board, but I think he found the story through the book. Then he reached out to them, optioned it, and then Adam and Derek have been a part of the fundraising for it, the creation of trying to do this kind of like awards festival push, the feature film version of it. Like they're on board.
How long is the short film circuit? Like how long have you been doing it? And
God, I feel like has been going on for like 2 years now. But it had maybe a year. I think it's going to end soon because we are doing our Academy Award push for it to try to
for this year.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Dan actually is going tomorrow to New York to screen it for a bunch of Academy voters. And then I think he has an LA screening in a week or two for some Academy voters. So fingers crossed, Key of Genius. The hardest part about a project like this is it all takes place in a school, and schools are not easy to film in whatsoever. Right. So, because me and Dan are having this conversation, I then go into my Rolodex, and I came up with the wonderful idea of talking to you about this. I'm going like, okay, well, I know Brad. Brad works for, the Bellflower School District, and Brad, is this something that you would want to collaborate on? And it's just like without a
I said, hell no.
yeah, exactly. And then after I begged you some more, yeah.
I was like, I want 3 podcast
Yeah.
appearances to make this
Yeah.
happen.
So there's the auditorium, isn't it? Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all of this is
that's
filmed.
the classroom.
All of this is filmed at Bellflower High.
Yeah.
We actually we hired real blind students. Dan had an amazing casting director team who found Cannon out of Ohio, I believe, and taught him how to play piano over Zoom.
Really?
Yeah. Cannon is just steals the show in this
Yeah.
movie, and the whole cast is phenomenal. But like the movie looks great, the school looks great. It's
shot so well.
It's beautiful. It's so well done, and so that's where like I go like, hey, here's some schools that we can film at, and we toured all of the Bellflower schools because of you, and just like getting to Bellflower High, we looked at. We just like we walk in, we're just like, yeah, this is perfect. This is the school for us. Yeah.
Right when you brought it up, I mean, it's great on so many levels.
Mm-hmm.
One, I think it's great for students to see their school like on the big screen, right? Because there's a sense of pride that comes with that, and also the subject matter when it comes to like students with disabilities and like the story of yes, you can do it. And I mean, the entire thing is just so beautiful. And I think it's really important for students to have pride in their campuses. And part of that is like seeing themselves in the story.
Yeah. Like, I couldn't agree more. Like even with the faculty that worked at Bellflower, like us asking to use this specific classroom or whatever, like everyone was just so like kind and like supportive of the film. From the people who just like opened up the gate so we can bring the trucks in the morning, or like the people that helped us push a piano across campus so we can put it into our classroom. Just like the music teacher was wonderful. Like everyone was so great, and it doesn't happen like that all the time. And that's, I think, what made Key of Genius so special is like we felt like they had our back in it from the conception of like, hey, do you think we can film here? And I think that does start with you, not to, kiss up too much, but it does start with you.
But I think it's, I think I helped, but it's really just once you lay out the vision and not just saying, hey, we have to do this or something. It's more like, hey, this is why this is a great thing for our schools and why it aligns with our vision and what we said we want for our students and campuses. Yeah. This is why it aligns. And then once you have that, it's less about me. It's more about like, this is why this is a great thing.
I would like in a perfect world, and we discussed this very early on, but like one of the things I would have loved to do was to get students more involved in the actual like filmmaking portion of it, or at least just coming by and watching it. Like one of the things that like I had an idea of was just like having the students come by and just like letting them take turns yelling like action and cut. You know what I mean? Something like easy like that, just to see the process, witness what it looks like, just standing by a monitor and seeing it happen. And then when you watch this, you're like, oh my gosh, I was there for that. I stood there. And then, like, it's a different feeling that you get. And I would love to do that. And it's crazy to me that like schools down south, Long Beach, Lakewood, Bellflower, don't film enough.
Right. I agree.
It's just like our schools are great over here. They look wonderful. And it's not so far out of Los Angeles, and it's not oversaturated with filmmaking. So it's like, like some schools in LA proper are just such a pain in the ass to film in. Yeah. Film schools down here, it's not like that. Yeah. It's a different look. And I think that's also something that people should consider. So if you're watching this, you're looking for a school, Bellflower. Right.
I mean, I think it's great on so many levels. And I think incorporating the kids in the experience is like just it's added value for the district. I mean, just going in there and like yelling cut and action. I mean, shoot, I wouldn't mind doing that.
Tell me about it.
Just go in there. Maybe give me a director's hat.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll play the part.
Yeah, exactly. Get one of those big horns where you're just like, and action. Yeah.
Just go like full like 1940s director, just like play the whole thing. But one thing I do think would be really great at some point, I'm just kind of speaking into existence, is I think we should do a screening at Bellflower High.
I totally agree.
In the auditorium and invite the students to see it, because they're going to see it on the screen and be like, oh, this is that room. And then maybe next time they go to class in that room, or they go in, like there's that just a little bit more pride. And like it goes so far.
We would love to. We would love to. It would be just so fun, and just like a whole full circle moment to bring it to Bellflower, show it in the auditorium, you know what I mean, where the finale takes place, and just so everyone could kind of just see it. It's fun.
I think it'd be awesome.
Yeah, man, it's fun, and the film's great. It's so well done. The music's great. I can't say it enough. I'm extremely proud of it.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's funny how something like that shows up. You just get like a little text message from someone like, hey, are you interested in talking to this guy about helping him produce this short film? And I'm like, yeah, sure, let's talk.
So is that how you and Dan met?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Friend hit me up about it and goes, hey, friend of mine's looking to produce looking for someone to produce a short film. Are you interested in talking to him? And I said, yeah, let me talk to him.
That's awesome.
And then it was just like, yeah, no brainer. Let's do this.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Is that the first time that's happened? Like just like a project sparked because of like.
No, that actually happens quite a lot. Yeah. Everything, you know, it's all, you know, that term, who you know, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, because like I do that all the time as well. Like if someone hits me up about a project and I'm, you know, hey, we're looking for a production designer for so on and so forth. Well, oh, you should call this person. Or like I want my friends to work on things that I think are interesting, or that I think they might think are interesting.
Right.
So I have no problem suggesting it. That's really like kind of how it is.
Do you have like a line, like, because I'm sure it happens a lot, like where you're not interested, but you don't want to be, like, is there like a line, like well, I think you have a really good idea there, like, or
no, I don't have one of those. I think I would be honest. If you're not,
what would you say? All right, let's do a little mock here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, Brad, how's it going?
Doing good, man. I have this amazing idea, and I want you to come and direct it for me.
Oh my God, let's hear it.
All right, so there's a guy, and he has a mustache, and he wears Hawaiian shirts, and he goes around sneaking up on people, and then when they come out of the car, he does the blippy dance. And I want to make a feature film, and I want to. It's gonna be a blockbuster, man. You in?
You know what? I would love to read it. But when are you looking forward to doing it?
I was thinking maybe, I don't know, you free this afternoon?
No, I'm not. Bummer.
Oh, okay, cool. Just when are you free?
Geez, I don't know.
I don't think you're being very honest. I don't think you're being.
You're just gonna never read up. But
Never.
I don't know.
You're kind of letting them down easy.
I'm really booked up.
Well, I mean, you still haven't told me. You started that off by saying I would just be very honest.
Yeah.
I guess
You're
I'm
supposed
not.
to be honest.
I guess
I'm not.
Eddie Booz is gonna do the soundtrack.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dude, he used to rock.
That was the song right there.
there he is. And now he has the coolest mustache.
Yeah, does he? I
got
haven't seen him in a little
mustache
while.
too?
Yeah, he has a big, like, I think last time I saw
Alright.
on the Insta.
Oh, I have seen that.
I think he has a big old, like, barbershop, like one of those mustaches where, like, they used to fight like this.
Yeah.
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 He's one of those.
Little fisticuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Greg has a decent mustache.
No, he's a great mustache.
Oh,
he's
thanks,
really
guys.
He's really
Yeah.
growing into it. You know why he has that?
Because of the Hawaiian
Because
shirt.
Brad told me we were supposed to grow it together.
Because a couple months ago, I told him that I was going to grow mine out, and I did for a
So
day.
where's your mustache, Brad?
Mandy made me cut it off.
She doesn't like it?
Yeah. I kept like a goatee last time I shaved, and she was like,
She's
she
like,
let
dude.
me have it for a day, and then
She's like, get rid of it.
That's enough, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Greg's a great musician too.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah.
What do you play?
I play guitar and I sing
Great.
beautifully. I've been called the songbird of my generation.
I love it.
By folks who've
You
heard
got a
me
great
sing.
voice. So
Thank you.
I buy it.
It really does. You wanna play a quick 30-second song, Greg?
Yeah.
What are you
dude.
talking about?
Let's hear your music.
hold on.
And I'll be honest. It's
It's not in tune.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Yeah, when he did take it off the wall, he like slammed it against the wall, and it was like.
That's what friends do. They
Yeah.
set each other up to
Yeah,
fail.
exactly.
Yeah.
Happened effortlessly, that's the way it was. Happened so naturally, did not know it was love. Next thing I knew was you holding me close. What was I gonna do? Let myself go. And now we're flying across the stars. Hope this night will last forever. Oh, 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 ain't nobody, yeah, love me better now. Make me happy, yeah, make me feel this way. Ain't nobody, yeah, love me better now.
My North Star is Dave Matthews.
For sure, I love Dave Matthews.
And yeah, just put that out there. I think I love his songwriting. I love his performances, and yeah.
So I've been really into two bands lately. One is Dawes. Have you guys heard of Dawes?
Never.
Dawes is like one of my favorite bands.
Can you pull it up, Jamie?
DAWES, Dawes. And the other one is Medium Build. It's a guy who just kind of like jams out on a guitar.
Is he buff?
No, I think he has a medium build, but he kind of reminds me of what you just did, because it's like what I appreciate about musicians is the fucking emotion they have on their faces when they're like going for
Oh,
it.
Greg makes faces. He goes in, dude.
And that's like, I love
not hold
it.
this
I
in.
absolutely love it.
Let me ask you a question. Best score of a movie ever. Doesn't have to be your forever answer, just right now.
Right now,
Won't hold you to it.
Yeah. Right now, I would say, God, what do I love so many scores.
Hot French fries and
this is one of my
around the country. From
Give me time to think.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh, look at those facial.
Just getting
You're into
into
the
it.
facial expressions. You were serious about that.
Yeah.
I think of you, you still got on that hat that says let's party.
That is a big part of.
I think the
What
closing
I
the
do.
eyes thing. I think, Greg, you close your eyes a lot.
I mean, I'm thinking of all kinds of iconic performances that I love, which is a man like this or woman kind of
Just so inclusive.
geeking out.
Dude, you have to.
I love how you're like man or woman.
Oh yeah.
So these guys are brothers,
You better love that about me.
and the guy who's singing is Mandy Moore's husband.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is like, these guys are my one of like top 3 for me right now. They're just, their whole catalog is so amazing.
How many albums do they have?
I think they have like 6 or 7.
6?
Yeah. So this is off of called All Your Favorite Bands. That's the name of the album.
Okay,
That's a
yeah.
song from it. It's 10 years old.
When I haven't seen you in there for
That's great.
Yeah, and then the other one's Medium Build. And then if you look up the song Never Learned to Dance, I think that would be like this is the song from him that I think is great.
Why?
I think the lyrics and just like how it starts.
What's it about?
It's kind of like very like self-deprecating. It's not. I don't think it's about anything specific, but like the chorus, I really vibe with. I think it says something, paraphrasing, like I wanna find shit I give a shit about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's cool.
What's he playing on there?
He's got a similar vibe with his kind of. He's seated the same way.
Have you filmed? Have you directed a music video?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I just did. I did one not too long ago.
Nice.
So
Well,
this guy's face is
I got
like.
a project for you.
Okay, good. This guy's face. I think it's emotion. I think that's what it is. And I think good music has to have that like emotion behind it.
Yeah.
And I think that's really what you're doing is when it's on your face is you're just like getting it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not caring what it
feeling
looks
about-
like.
yeah.
It's just authentic.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
right. He
Yeah.
doesn't care. He's not looking at the camera. He's in a sense, his face is not performing.
Yeah. So like
That's awesome.
Nice.
I want this guy to do the whole soundtrack for a movie.
Yeah.
Like he's so good. Same thing with Dawes. They're so great. I think it is all emotion. It's
Yeah.
like
You know what, Greg? I'm going to stop giving you a hard time about the faces you make when you're playing guitar. I've had a paradigm shift tonight.
Well, I just remembered that you do give me a hard time.
I do.
So
I
don't take
legit-
it.
I
You know,
really do.
You didn't really. I always knew you were wrong
Yeah. Well,
about the faces.
and
like,
you show it because you never really cared that I gave you crap about it.
that's true. So I just want to let you off. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just saying, like,
You
it's
didn't
just-
cut me too deep.
No, that
yeah.
and that wasn't never the intention. I'm just saying
He didn't give a shit
I've cha- he
anyways.
did, look at that mustache. He doesn't care.
Yeah, but that mustache and that
obvious.
that
Yeah.
shirt says I don't give a fuck, Brad.
Yeah. and to my, it's more because he's so when we jam.
Yeah.
The jam is a thing, right? Where you kind of like need to like be on the same page
Of
sometimes.
course.
And
Dude,
I
we're like
would just-
Lucy and Ricky when
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
jamming, dude.
yeah.
I don't know which one's
Yeah.
Lucy and which one's Ricky, but
yeah.
we're just like
we put tape down the
bickering.
middle of the room. We go, you
Yeah.
stay over there.
Yeah. Well, you know
Yeah.
what? Like you gotta learn. Like you gotta know how to jam.
Yeah.
Like
That's true.
I'm
That's
not.
totally true.
I wish I had like musical talent, and I know like three chords. You know what I mean?
That's all you
But-
need,
Yeah.
No, dude.
That's all you need.
But I don't know how to
That's
jam.
all that last song
Don't
was.
know how to jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to
You
jam.
could learn.
Yeah, okay. I would totally learn. I would love to. Like,
Yeah.
I like karaoke. I think that's cool.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, love a karaoke.
Yeah.
So to go back about the soundtrack,
Yeah.
when was the last time you saw Little Miss Sunshine?
It's been a long time.
That soundtrack is freaking great.
Is that with Steve
Use
Carell?
Joff Stevens.
Is that-
How you say that?
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
a great.
Yeah.
Is that with Steve Carell or my?
Yeah, that was with Steve Carell.
Those
Yeah.
are some great songs on
Yeah,
there.
it's great. It's just like it's like feels like they used every instrument to make that soundtrack too, like
Yeah.
the mandolin and the accordion and all that kind of stuff. It's cool.
I gotta watch it again.
Yeah, it's great.
I was looking for a new movie to watch tonight.
Oh, it's great.
What do you think is the most impactful score of the most impactful scene of a movie? For example, Fight Club ending scene.
Yeah, that's a good one. There's so many like really specific like powerful like I was thinking about it the other day, like My Way and Goodfellas was great.
Yeah.
And there's so many in like all of Scorsese movies, like Mean Streets when he uses Be My Baby by the Ronettes. There's so many. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Have you guys seen that one with
Yeah,
Ben Stiller?
yeah.
That soundtrack's also great. And there's like a whole Ground Control to Major Tom Space Oddity kind of moment where Kristen Wiig
think I
sings it to
remember
him. And I love that one too.
You know, one sticks out for me is have you seen the movie? Dang it, Denzel Washington. I want to say Taken. It's not Taken. Denzel Washington. Has the demon where you touch and
Fallen.
Fallen.
Yeah.
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 So time.
Oh,
is a
yeah.
homicide.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like I feel
That
like
is a creepy
that
one. Yeah.
song like was the perfect
Yep.
song,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like that like made the movie.
Yeah.
In a way.
Mm-hmm. Because you brought that up, it made me think of Con Air too, where
Yeah.
he's got the whole
Yeah.
world. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's like, there's so many, like, I love soundtracks. Soundtracks is one of my favorite things. I will literally just sit and just listen to soundtracks. Like I was, a film that I think is a perfect film.
Okay.
E.T., great soundtrack.
Just watched it the other night.
Yeah. Perfect film. Still holds
Even
up.
my kids loved it.
It's from 1982.
Yeah.
And
it
it's
still holds up.
so good.
Yeah.
Forrest Gump, perfect soundtrack. But there's also like the songs that it has, like all clear, like Elvis and CCR and all that stuff. But it also just has this amazing score.
Yeah.
And that score, I think is phenomenal.
You could tell a lot about a movie by the music in it, right? like when they're just playing popular music that doesn't really fit, it just kind of makes the whole thing fall apart.
Yeah, it feels weird.
It feels forced.
It's just and so it's like you're doing it for a certain reason or whatever. I like Nebraska has a great score to me. It's very like simple, but it fits the movie.
What's Nebraska?
Nebraska is with Will Forte, Bruce Dern. Bruce Dern plays his dad, and I think he's on his way to go like visit his friend or something like that, or you know what I mean. It's Alexander Payne directed it. I haven't seen it in forever, but I just remember the music was just like one of those things where I was like, this is awesome. Oh, I have to say it. They cloned Tyrone. Did you ever see that movie on Netflix?
No.
The music is top tier. It's like
They cloned Tyrone.
They cloned Tyrone. It is
it's like a horror sci-fi.
Yeah, it's like honestly, it's like a Scooby-Doo caper. It's like it's a sci-fi, but it's like a pimp, a prostitute, and a drug dealer have to solve a mystery.
I'm in.
And the music is like so awesome. Stranger Things soundtrack's great with all the synth and the 80s feel.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff.
Yeah. Greg, what about you? What's the top?
Rocky.
Rocky's great.
And I'm thinking of a score. I'm thinking Terminator 2.
Love Terminator
Yeah.
2. Classic.
So that's
Greg,
a
you
good
ever
soundtrack,
thought
too.
about scoring a film? You're probably one of the most musically inclined people I know.
Scoring it?
And I know a lot
No,
of
but I
people.
could see having. I could see. I think my songs could be like on a soundtrack.
Yeah.
I don't know. About
I want to hear your stuff,
composing a
man.
score.
I'm gonna. Are you on Spotify?
He actually
Go
helped me. I wrote a song.
No, we'll
and
put some
so
stuff out
I have
there.
this.
Yeah, you should.
We'll send you some stuff.
I have this new workflow. Use AI. So what I do is I make the song on the guitar, I plug it into AI, and I say, "Hey, polish this up for me." And then I have Greg come over and he sings the vocals, and then we have a song. I made this song called Gen Alpha Dad.
Fun.
Yeah, it's totally fun. Pull it up.
And that's your workflow?
I mean, yeah. I
I
mean,
never heard anybody
So
call it that
that's
before.
AI's workflow. No,
don't you dare. It came from my brain.
Because
Yeah.
that's my workflow.
Yeah.
What he means is this is how I make a song.
and by polish I mean just make it better.
But, so,
yeah.
so here's
no,
been,
it is making a song,
as
but I
a-
just never heard it called workflow.
All right, so as a musician, I've always loved playing guitar.
Yeah.
And I feel like I make good parts of guitar, but when it comes to creating a vocal melody, like I write all the lyrics myself. I can write poems and songs, but the vocal melody part, there's infinite things you could do. And I always get this, I almost get disabled by all of the options, right? So like AI has helped, like, hey, this is one way you could do it. And then I go, oh, that's cool. And then I take that melody and then I make it seem like it's my own.
Yeah, there you go. I love it. I was thinking about it the other day, like I would love to write a song and all that stuff. I'm like, the only way I could ever do that is with just be like, AI, please help me.
Oh, dude, you could do it. Like
Yeah.
you could do it like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You guys, thank you so much for including me in this conversation.
Oh man, of course. This is great. I can't wait to be your full-time co-host.
Yeah.
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 I would love this.
Well, I've been trying to push Greg into the host seat.
You should, dude. What do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, do
He
it.
does a great job.
He has a great voice.
So that was kind of my oh, you can say about my voice. My voice is all right. Actually, my voice sucks.
You too, Brad.
you have a great
great
voice,
voice.
No,
We all three of us have great voices.
I've done a
think.
few episodes now where I've really kind of leaned into I like the Brick and Friends vibe. So
Oh, that's
we've
cool.
done a few with four friends, just like talking about a topic, and just kind of like making it less about me and more about the idea of conversations
Yeah.
and just talking about anything and everything. Because I think we just need more conversations and more ideas. And
I
we
feel
talked
like
about
I feel like this was that. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
felt like, we listened to music, we talked about movies and all
That's
this
why I
stuff.
love
yeah,
this, man.
dude. Same. I'm there with you.
Yeah. It's just a great excuse or opportunity to just like put the phones down, talk, learn something,
Yeah.
be exposed to different ideas and new music and
Yeah.
Dude, I love all this, man.
Me too. It's my
Dude,
favorites.
Thank you so much for coming in. I'm going to talk to Dan.
Yeah.
By the way, 2 Dans in a email chain is very difficult. Yeah. one of you
Needs to switch it up.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is like there's the filmmakers that did oh my god, why am I spacing on the movie? Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah.
They're known as the Daniels.
Yeah.
And so me and Dan are like, okay, we're the Dans.
Well, because one of you has to take Daniel. It's like who gets to pick.
Yeah.
But his email name said Daniel, so I would always have to like switch when I was talking to you guys.
Yeah. I've went full on everything of mine is Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like my IMDb page is Dan and all that stuff. My email, everything's Dan.
I thought it's
No,
Daniel.
I saw it.
He just pulled it up earlier.
Daniel.
Uh-oh.
Maybe there's 2 IMDb pages.
No, there should only be one. Let's pull it up.
Yeah, pull it up.
It was
Yeah, I think it's Daniel.
It might be.
One thing I like to do with this podcast is because more and more of our students are starting to tune in. What's one piece of advice or one thing better than the advice because it's kind of broad, right?
Mm-hmm.
One thing that even if somebody told you it when you were, say, a senior in high school, wouldn't have mattered because you had to learn it yourself. But you have learned it, and you're like, man, I wish there was a way for you to know this about life.
I got it. I'm already there. I think you need to not look at when you're going to your next stage, going from high school to college or high school to the workforce, whatever that is. You need to not look at a paycheck. You need to look at what are you going to do for the next 45 years, and you should pick something that you're going to be happy doing. And I think the first 2 years of my college, all I wanted to do was figure out how I can make money. How can I be in a place that's better than how I grew up? How can I get in a bigger house? Do what my parents didn't do and all that stuff. And I'm going like, I'm going to be an air traffic controller and I'm going to be a psychiatrist and I'm going to, do X, Y, and Z and I'm going to study this and whatever. I'm going to join the military, like whatever that is. And you just need to look at it and go, what am I going to be happy doing for 45 years? And just go do that. And everything else is going to be great. And because if you live an average life in an average home with an average size bank account, but you're happy, that's what matters. And when you're 80 years old and you're looking back at your life, you're going to be happy. And that's what I think what it really matters. And so that's what I would tell people going into that next stage. Do what you think is going to make you happy above anything else. Love you, man. Love you
too, brother. All right, that's it. We'll see you guys in the next episode of Brick by Brick.